Morgan! Morgan, it's time to go. Where did she run off to? You guys have any idea how to pronounce that? Something like that, right? I was actually going to do some voices here. Not crazy voices, but is that so? Heart emoji. Ah, there you are, my dear. It's time to go, Morgan. Your father is waiting. Were you playing in the silo again? You really shouldn't be going in there by yourself. You could get hurt. I'm not going, Auntie. I'm staying here. I'm going to keep working on the rocket. With what tools? I have a hammer. Not everything requires a hammer, my dear. I know this is hard. Believe me, I wish you could stay. I absolutely loved having you here, and your mother here. You and your mother here. And I miss you dearly. I've heard that your father's home is very lovely. There will be lots for you to explore there. I thought this was my home. You're right. This is also your home, and it always will be. One day, when you're older, you can come back again. You're always welcome here, Morgan. And then we'll work on the rocket together again? Then we'll work on the rocket together again. Promise? Promise. "10 years later." Or is it like 10 years later? Morgan, is that you? Wait, Veronica? Oh, I can't believe it. It's been forever. 10 years to be exact. Leave it to you to know the exact number. I haven't seen you since we were kids. I didn't expect to see anyone in this train, actually. Never mind yourself. What do you mean? Have you looked around? There's literally no one else here. Visitors to St. Ambroise are few and far between these days. The town doesn't have a lot going on for it. It's been a rough time since you've been gone. What brought you back? Are you visiting your aunt? I'm moving in, actually. I'm going to be living with Auntie for a while. Oh, this is a good thing, right? Oh, I hope so. I've been imagining coming back for years. Now that it's finally happening, I'm worried I'm making a mistake, or it isn't how I remembered it. No, you're definitely not making a mistake. I'm glad to have you back, and I'm sure everyone else will be too. I hope so. It's been so long since I've seen anyone, or everyone. I'm excited to see how far Auntie's rocket project has come along. It must be close to finished by now. I was hoping that I could help her work on it again, like when I was a kid. Oh, you thought... I see. What? No, I just... I think you coming here to help is just what we need. Smile emoji. It's so good that you're back again. I'll stop by your aunt's place later to see how you're settling in. Just wait until I tell Rebecca about this. Is there any way? No. Still remember where you're going? That tripped me up yesterday too. Still remember where you're going? Not yet. But I'll find my way there. Waving emojis. Oh, a game by Kyle Schmitz. And No More Robots. Music and sound effect by Donovan Yonk. Art by Underpale Water. Bree Lundberg, Svetlana Mikenkova, Toshi Kojima, Pablo Perez. Additional programming by Trevor Prees. Sorry for no music. I wish there was a streamer option, but there wasn't. So maybe I'll add that if I put this, or when I put this on YouTube. All right, a new day. I should talk to Auntie. Maybe she can open up the rocket silo and I can take a look. All right. Nope. Was there some more somewhere? Nope. Oops. Right. Oh my gosh, Pico, I've missed this robot. It looks like Auntie was maybe doing some repairs. He seems to be missing a few pieces. Oh my. I'm so professional at this. You guys can definitely laugh at the fact that I forgot that I was on speakers. And you probably were having some kind of echo going on. Ugh. Anyway. Turn this up just a tad too. There we go. All right, let's go talk to Auntie. Nope. How was your sleep, my dear? It was good, thanks again for letting me stay. Auntie, I really appreciate it. Letting you stay? Nonsense, my dear. You're just happy, or I'm just happy to see you again. I was wondering how work has been going at the rocket silo. Maybe you could show me around? The silo? No. There's no need to go poking around in there. But I thought maybe I could help out. There's no need to concern yourself with that. We have plenty of work to keep us busy around here. Why don't you get started by breaking down some of this old equipment in the yard? I still have your mother's old hammer here with me. You should have it. Make sure to take good care of it. You can use it to break apart almost anything. Hammer! Alright. Let's get our stuff in order. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear all of this out. That way we have all the things we need and we don't have to do it later. I know it says to only do 10. But that just saves us some time later. So, just finding out, in case you guys are playing this and curious, you can right click to make things happen, or you can hit E. And I think I actually like E a little better. So E and right click is the same thing. I wonder if like Q. Q's hitting that. Maybe it's always number 1 for Q. So if I'm over here and I hit Q, yeah, okay. All right. Does F do anything? Right, that gets all that picked up. And good to go. Alright, let's talk to Granny or Auntie again. That looks so much better. Look at how much you've already gotten done. My back is so sore already. Oh, my dear, you've barely even started. Now let's try to turn some of these components into new conveyor belts. Take a look at that journal I gave you by pressing escape and try to craft some conveyor belts by hand. Okay. Oops. They want me to do 10. 10 done. Did I just make her move? Sorry, I'm playing around. Since E worked with stuff, I was trying to make sure there's not another button I could be using to talk and stuff. Alright, anyway. Now, let's take a look at what you've put together. Those are some mighty fine belts you've got there. You've got a real knack for this. Try placing them under some of the crates around the yard, as well as picking up and putting down some crates. You can change the direction a conveyor belt is moving by pressing F before you place it. You can also remove and pick up again by hitting them with your hammer. Remove them and pick them up again. That was something I missed. Just trying to figure out how to get them to change direction. There we go. And then hit Q. And oh. Interesting. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I bet that would make you mad. Looks like you've got the hang of this. There's only so much scrap to break apart, though. You'll need to produce components from scratch if you want to keep building new machines. The first step is to use a furnace to smelt ore into bars. You can make a furnace by mining the nearby rocks for stone. You can find the blueprint for a furnace in your journal. Try building one and filling it with coal and iron ore. You can mine nearby deposits by hitting them with your hammer. Items can be loaded into machines by hand or by belt. To load by hand, select coal or ore in your quick bar and hold right click or E while standing in front of the furnace. You can also rotate the furnace before you place it by pressing R or T. Alright, we need rocks to do the furnace, right? Alright. All right, that should be the end of the break. Wants us to craft an assembler. So I'm going to pick this up and start with the assembler, go from there. All right. So we're going to need an assembler. So first it's going to be iron conveyor belt type thing. All right. So it'll be iron conveyor belt furnace conveyor belt assembler. I think that'll work. So let's put the assembler actually right here. I think that'll work. And we'll turn it. And then, what does it want us to make? I should know. I should check that. I'm gonna put all the bits down here. Okay, we're gonna need power. I think I actually locked that in, didn't I? Put power there. All right. Where can we put this power? Let's put one here. And let's actually make another one. And we'll put it... Huh, I put it right where the assembler is. Haha. All right. 3. Yeah. And then put the assembler here then. And we want that to make iron plates. So then we'll want to have the furnace here with, why did I do that? There we go. That should allow those to go in there. We'll then throw coal into it. And we'll throw this into it. And then we get those. All right. Excellent work. Now we need to take these iron plates and put them into conveyor belts automatically. Build a second assembler using your journal and configure it to make conveyor belts. You can chain the two assemblers together with conveyor belts so that the iron plates from one assembler are fed directly into the next one. All right. Conveyor belt. And then they wanted another assembler. And making conveyor belts, I believe, if I remember right. Okay, talk to Auntie. The last step we need is a way to collect the items you produce automatically. I'm falling into like an Irish accent. Try building a receiver using your journal and connect it with conveyor belts to the output from the last assembler. Then you can open the receiver and take the items directly out of it. Hello, baby. What's up?
Oh. Just taking a break from being in my room.
Are you doing school?
No. I was playing with my toys.
No, that's okay. I just thought you said you're going to do school, so I was checking. Alright, I want to move this here, lock it in. Alright. That gets me conveyor belts. And collect 10 conveyor belts in the receiver. How many? Is it a 1-to-1 type thing, or do it need like 3?
Plus, we have 2 cakes for tomorrow just in case someone doesn't like chocolate or someone doesn't like vanilla.
This looks like it's a 2-to-1 thing. What's that?
We have 2 cakes just in case someone doesn't like chocolate or someone doesn't like vanilla.
Yeah, perfect. Right, did we get 10 in there? We only have 5 in there. So yeah, because it took 2 to 1. Sorry, distracted. There we go. And do I have to pick them up, or do they just go in there? Because it's just going in there. While we're kind of waiting here, I'm sure you guys saw that we have a charity going on. We're doing Convoy of Hope, and they are helping out in Jamaica for the hurricane that went there. So if you guys want to give to Convoy of Hope, that'd be great. If not, that's also great. Just wanted to help out if we could. Look at that, just humming along. It really takes me back. How I miss the sound of the factory. Auntie, why don't you show me the rocket silo? I'm sorry, Morgan, but we can't work on the rocket. In fact, you should stay out of the silo entirely. The main doors are seized shut anyways. But I could... No, and I would prefer if we don't talk about this anymore. If you're looking for something else to help with, perhaps you can help me with repairing Pico. Some of his parts have worn out. I was meaning to build the replacement parts myself, but time got away from me. Go see Rebecca at the university. I lost a place. She can help you research the parts needed for this repairs. Press M to open your map. I'll mark where the university is for you. Press M. But Auntie, my arm doesn't have M on it. What are you talking about? I think this NPC knows something that she shouldn't know. No! This one and then E. go. Get more of these going. All right. It's basically bedtime. We can throw those in. And they have 7 of them, but we can throw them in. Can I make more at this time? Looks like I can. So I put 7 in. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I believe. Alright, and then the other 2 that we're going to have to learn how to make. Alright. Let's clean up the house a little bit while we wait for the bedtime to come. Can we break down the wall? Oh, there's 5 of these. What? What did that just replace? The power poles, right? Interesting. So when you lock it down, it doesn't just lock it down for... Okay, bedtime. It doesn't just lock it down for what you have there, it just locks it down, period. And so if anything gets stuck there... Good to know. Does she sleep standing up? Alright, let's go ahead and go to an ad real quick. We'll be right back. Alright. Well, let's get back to work, I guess.
I just want you to.
That's fine. Just arrived at Cliff's General Store. We have some new backpacks that just came in case you need to carry more things around. We've also got all kinds of machines and supplies in stock. Make sure to stop by the general store for anything you need. Have a great day, Cliff. Oh, yeah. Let me go see Rebecca.
Actually, I have to clean my room.
What's that?
I have to clean my room because I have
Oh, yeah. Okay, go clean your room then. That's a good idea. Gonna grab this stuff too on the way out. If you're talking to me, I can't hear you, baby. Okay. There's some coffee that will make my hammer stronger. Oops. All right. While we're here, let's go ahead and talk, go into the bakery, meet him. Anything I can help you with today? Oh. Why didn't he talk to me? That's sad. I was hoping he'd like go through a spiel. Maybe when the girl, whatever her name is, comes back, we'll be able to do that. Did I not complete? That's the right place. Did I not complete her storyline, if you want to call it that? Maybe not. All right. Hello over there. Hello. Sorry, I didn't think we're. I don't think we're open right now. Not even for me. Wait, Mo? No way! I can't believe you're still going to call me Mo. Mo, it's been so long. Veronica told me that you were back in town. Are you staying with your aunt? Yeah, I'll be at her place for a while. I was hoping to help her work on the rocket, but she doesn't seem to want to talk about it much. It's been a hard last few years here for a lot of people, your aunt included. She used to come in here all the time for research, but over time it's really slowed down. I actually haven't seen her stop in months now. Is there any way I can help you guys out? Auntie gave me a list of parts needed for repairing Pico, but some of these I'm not sure how to make. Can I take a look? I can certainly draft up the blueprints for these. You're going to need a lot of material, though. I could also come up with some blueprints for a drill for you, something you could use to mine rocks automatically. Seriously, you could do that for us? You would do that? I'd be happy to. Trust me. La, la, la. Truth is what I'm trying to say. Truth be told, even the university has been short on funding, so there hasn't been any money for research. And with that, finishing my master's. Honestly, this is the most interesting thing to come by here in a long time. If you want to start a new research item, first see me at the desk here to select what you'd like to research. After you do that, there's some additional help I'll need from you. Let's step outside for a minute. To draft new blueprints, I'll need you to deliver components that I can use for my research. When you select a new research item at the desk, it will list what components you'll need to deliver. Once you've finished crafting the requirements, you can drop them in the chute here anytime. You can also inspect the drop box itself to see your current progress. Alright, I'll get started on that right away. Thanks so much, Rebecca. Smiley emoji. Anytime, come see me once you're done. Alright, so I think I want to get the drills first. Hey Mo, what would you like me to research? I think we'll do the drill. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. Alright, let's start with these. Wait. Oh, can I just like drop them in? What? That's cool. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this. Kind of clean up the town a little bit. How many times do you have to hit that thing? Okay. Lots of parts here. So the drill only need gears? That's a real easy thing. Okay. Let's go get the drill. Oh, here's Noon. Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Morgan. Morgan? Oh, I've heard about you. You just moved in with Ianka, right? Wow, word travels fast around here. I did, yeah. It's been a long time, but it's good to be back. Those look like the university's colors. Are you a student? I am. Oh, sorry. I'm Noor. Just removed here last year. I'm working as a research assistant for Rebecca while I finish my undergrad. It's been a bit of an adjustment. Rebecca isn't really one for conversation. I hope she doesn't think I'm a nuisance. If I remember right, she can take a bit to get to open up, but I'm sure you'll do just fine. Thanks, I hope so. Alright, go get this turned in. Hey Mo, the blueprints for the new drill is ready. This should help save your lower back. Working on this has actually been fun. In fact, it's been giving me some ideas for new types of machines you could build. I'll admit, it's been a while since I've had any interesting work here. Make sure to stop by the desk to let me know what you'd like to research next. Noise. Our first new blueprint. Should I get the splitter? I have that stuff probably. It's a robotic arm that picks up items based on a configurable ratio used for splitting an incoming belt into more than one output belt. That could be fun. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. Alright, gears. And gears. And no more gears. Is there a way... Sort. There we go. I'm gonna remove that. Keep some of this stuff out of the way. Alright, so we have lots of iron plates right now. Can I drop those iron plates directly into the assembler? I believe I can. So if we go over here... Ah! Now it'll get me stuff going. I wish I could actually, like, put them in there, though. But they probably don't have any kind of stuff of their own. Alright, let's get a drill going. I need more gears now. Okay. Get the drill going. Boom. There. Now we got some automation going, y'all. Alright, and then I think I want to have a gear going as well. So we'll get another drill. And after that we'll need iron plates. So we need 2 of these. and a furnace, and conveyor belts between. All right. I'm gonna do a furnace that goes like that. Possibly. Nope. Get closer to it. Furnace. Guess that works. And then an assembler that gives us iron plates. And an assembler that gives us gears. And then more gears. Okay. And we need more power. All right. Busy box begin. More gears. Not a bad thing, I guess. 15, I guess, what it needs. Set it there. Get 20 of these. One more. I needed 3. All right. And we still need power. And now we can fix that issue ahead. Okay. I'm gonna put this one to cover the rest of that bit. And we should have gears popping out now. Okay, cool. We need to deliver 80 gears. So we need another 26 more. Get another ball down here. All right, 26 more gears. Let me grab some more of these. Let's go see if the bakery's working like we want it to again. There she is. It's about time that we. It's about that time that we need to clean out the storeroom again. It takes so long to get all the flour out of my hair. Anything I can help you with today? Did I mess something up? Okay, well, whatever. There's a guy I haven't met yet. Hi there, I don't think we've met yet. I'm Morgan. Oh, hi, Morgan. I'm William. Sorry, I was lost in thought for a moment there. Did you just arrive in town? I did. I did. Though I used to live here a long time ago. I'm staying with my auntie, Yanka, at the old silo. You don't say. I've always been curious about that place. I just moved here a few years ago myself. I came to study astronomy under Elise at the observatory. She's a very gifted scientist. But we had to close down the observatory after the telescope malfunctioned. She's been staying at my place until we can get it up and running again, but it's just a tiny cottage, not nearly as sophisticated as what she's probably used to. You'll have to keep me updated on your progress, though. Hopefully, one day we can be of some help. And I have not met you. Although I don't know if I can meet you. Can I help you? Oh, sorry, I'm Morgan. Is there something you need, Morgan? Oh, no, I just wanted to introduce myself. Then if you don't mind, I'm kind of busy here. What are you busy doing? Stuff in your face? What do they need to clean the storeroom up from, or with, or anything? What a cute little to-go box. All right. Where is the general store? Hello, you must be Yanka's niece. I've heard so much about. That's right. How did you know? Well, I try my best to stay on top of everything around here. My name's Carter. I'm the mayor, actually. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Have you been doing it for long? About 5 years now, shortly after I moved here. I wish I could say things have been going great, but it's been a bit of a struggle. A lot of businesses have been closing down around town. Been trying to find ways to bring it back, but we just don't have a lot of industry going on anymore. Yeah, it seems like the town has changed a lot since I left. Well, there's always hope we can turn it back around again. Speaking of which, if you find yourself needing any upgrades or renovations to your property, make sure to stop by my desk. I'm there early morning until 9 a.m. Okay, every morning, but wow, really? I'm there every morning until 9 a.m.? It's nice to finally meet you, Morgan. Always glad to have more people here. Where does he go after 9 a.m.? Tia, where are you off to again? Out. You're out every day. Half the time I can't even find you. Well, maybe you could look if you looked for it, or maybe you could if you looked for a change. Excuse me, young lady? Who do you think has to run the whole store, not to mention keeping this house in order? The least you could do is help out around here. Plus, you shouldn't be off like that by yourself. What if you got hurt? What's it even matter? There's nowhere to go around here, anyways. I'm just going to end up running this stupid shop in this stupid town my whole life, just like you. Tia, mind your words. I'm leaving. That was fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with that girl, always running off every chance she gets. Wait, Morgan, is that you? I wasn't sure if you'd recognize me. Don't be foolish now, sweetheart. How could I forget? Sorry, you had to see that just now. Tia has been stepping on my last nerve these days. That's Tia? I think last time I saw her, she was just a baby. Well, she certainly doesn't have the mouth of a baby anymore, I'll tell you that. It's good to see you, though. Nice to have another smiling face around here. I hope you'll stop by often. Alright. She just left. And now I get to steal everything in her store. Alright, I don't remember why I left the farm, or whatever you want to call it. The lab. Factory. Got sidetracked by meeting people. Alright, we needed more gears. I don't remember where I was going to get those gears. Because these are just metal plates. Gears, I think we can get gears from the splitters. Is that what they're called? We have a bunch over here we can break down. And then we can grab the ones that were being produced while we were waiting. Okay. Let's go see how many we produced. What was I saying? I needed 26 more? Probably have 26 now. Definitely have 26 now. It's about that time that we need to clean out the storeroom again. I don't think I met this person. Well, hello there. I don't believe I've seen your face around here before. Oh, hello, I'm Morgan. Morgan, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Ianka has talked about you often. My name is Elise. I run the research at the observatory here. Well, at least I used to. Our telescope malfunctioned a while back, and we haven't been able to bring in a replacement. There's a lot of very delicate equipment, and the assembly process is quite involved. We'll wait for the break. But look at me rambling away. What brings you back here, Morgan? I'm hoping to focus on my engineering again, perhaps work on the rocket with Auntie? You don't say. Well, that is exciting. Ianka is quite the engineer herself. You're in good hands. You'll have to keep me updated on your progress. All right, let's go put these in while the commercial's going on. The ads are going on, whatever you want to call them. Showing my age, calling it a commercial, I guess. All right. We'll go up. Don't think we'll go to bed just yet, but maybe make I don't know, maybe we'll make a thing for the coal so I don't have to mine it myself. I haven't made that yet, have I? Okay. Cool. And then probably just an item receiver. That basically just grabs what we put in. Gotta get coal going. I'm gonna put in a receiver, just kind of like a storage area. It'll become an actual receiver someday. I'll make a thing that'll do it. But I'm gonna put all these in there. Haha, it did work the way I thought it would. Okay. And then a stone. Let's make a stone drill. I got rid of all my iron plates. Make a stone drill. And a stone receiver. And what did I do? Power! Well, and get it to go right there. I think that'll work. And then we have our stone, coal, and go ahead. I've got gears over here. And then another one of these. And get this copper going. Okay, we need more power. Cool. I keep finding these tennis balls on the front porch. Do you know where they come from? Tennis balls? How's her voice go? Tennis balls? No, my dear. I have no idea. Wait, what was that? Bark. Oh, hello there. Well, aren't you friendly? Auntie, do you know whose dog this is? No, I'm afraid, my dear. No one around here has a dog as far as I know. He does seem to have taken a liking to you, though. Wait, he has a collar. Leo? Leo, are you lost? I think he's trying to find his way home. Can you look after him, at least until we find where he belongs? Can we? That sounds like a good idea to me. What do you think, Leo? Heart emojis. I think he agrees. Looks like you're staying with us, Leo. Picture emoji. Bark. I'm happy to see you too, Leo. If I look up someone in my journal, I wonder if I can ask Leo for his help finding them. Alright. 10:35. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to bed. You've done well. Smiley emoji. Announcing the grand opening of Angela's Interior Design. We carry all sorts of furniture and decoration for your entire home. Chairs, tables, vases, and more. Located by the scrapyard in the machine shop. Open Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Don't mind the mess. It's all Michael's junk. Angela. If you haven't yet, go see Rebecca. Yep, we talked about that. Let's go to the machine shop. Oh, let's start our next thingamajig, and then we'll go to the machine shop. And before we do that, since he's only there till 9 a.m., let's go see the mayor. Aha, I found ya. Hi, Morgan. Looking to make an upgrade around your aunt's property? Well, I've got a stutter tonight, I guess. We can add a water tower for 10,000 coins, a kitchen upgrade for 30,000 coins, and additional land for 50,000 coins. All right, we can't do any of that yet. That was cute. Ran off and got the birds. She's here, she's here. Alright, I just finished the blueprints for The new splitter. This will be useful for dividing a single input belt into multiple output belts. It'll pick up items from position A and put them down on position B. You can also set the ratio it'll use for picking up things or items. Try it out. All right. Underpass. Yes, I want that. All right. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, you can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. How much can I give you today? 45. I do not have enough. But once I go back to my farm, I will. Oh man, I have been so horrible at looking at my chat. Doesn't look like anyone said anything though. Sorry about that, guys. I have looked up a couple times, but I think it's been several minutes since I looked up last. Alright. How much stone do I have now? When do I need stone for an underpass? We met him? Can I help you? Oh, sorry, I'm Morgan. Right. You're the one working at that old factory of Ianka's. A lot of good parts in there. Could probably reuse a lot of them. You think so? I know so. I run the scrapyard south of town here. Took it over a few years back from the previous owner. Joke's on me, though. Back then, we actually had some industry going on here. Now, all that's left is recycling old equipment for parts. I've been hearing a lot of that lately. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Now, if you don't mind, I have work to do. I don't mind. You didn't have to put it that way. Alright, how many do we have now? We have 50, 100, and more. Alright. So we need 100 more, and 120 iron plates. I'm sure when I get back, the coal will need replaced in all of my furnaces. Sort. Throw that there. All right. Then we needed iron plates. 100 go there, and 20 comes out of that. And then stone, we need another 100. 100. About an hour through the stream now. Just remind you guys about the charity that we're sponsoring. It's called Convoy of Hope, and they're helping out the people in Jamaica right now who are recovering from the hurricane that hit them. So it's kind of a relief effort down there. So if you guys want to check that out, maybe give something, that'd be great. Right. Got the blueprint for the new underpass ready for you. This will help you route items underneath buildings or other belts. Maybe now you can avoid having your belts cross the sidewalks around town. It's like an obstacle course around here. That's not true. I haven't built anything over anything. Dispenser. Yes. I can't do them both at the same time. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, you can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. I have been wanting a dispenser. Oop, you okay? Oh, I haven't actually met her yet. What?
You're right about the house being a mess.
She has no idea how boring this stupid place is. I couldn't get lost here even if I tried. That was quite the blow-up back there. Everything all right? Yeah, it's fine. Nothing that hasn't been said before. You new here? I don't think we've met. Believe it or not, we have. I met you when you were just a baby. I'm Morgan. Bianca is my aunt. Wait, you're Morgan? Your mom and aunt used to work on that super cool rocket. Yeah, that's the one. What I wouldn't give to have a life as cool as yours. Instead, I'm just stuck here.
I bet. That is the tiniest village and no one can ever get lost.
Yeah, there's not a lot to it, is there?
I
Alright,
guess.
what was I needing?
I haven't really seen it.
150 gears. This is fairly small.
How can you use such small place?
Oh, oops. 1, 2, 3. And then 200 iron
Why can't you
plates.
Why can't you help build the rocket?
I don't know. They haven't really told us what's going on there yet.
Maybe the rocket got destroyed?
I would assume something happened. There's an explosion.
Maybe she sold it.
Something. Yeah, that could be.
I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing that the plot twist is she sold it, and she's trying to build a new one just the same.
That could be. Oh, it's right outside. Can we...
Man, I want to play Xbox so bad. I can mute it.
Will this get anything? Yeah, it doesn't know what to pick up. It's 9:58, baby.
True.
It's not Xbox time.
Well, I wanted to.
I could use a splitter. That would work. What does it take to make one? Yeah. Splitters go here. At least for now. So A to B, and then we'll throw... Essentially, we'll just throw this down to here. Put in an assembler. The assembler will then make iron plates. And boom. Oh, crap. Messed that up. Alright. We need a furnace first. There. Now we need to put coal in it. Now we'll start getting iron plates out. Hey, what's the ratio on this? Because it looks like it's taking all of them. Overflow. That's smart having it be overflow. All right, let's do every second time. That way it's literally splitting those. All right. Let's one go, puts the other one on. Let's one go, puts the next one on. There we go. All right, now we need 200 iron plates. We could make a bunch of those ourselves. Or can we? I feel like I'm gonna need, what do they call it, like iron bars or whatever? I only have 2 of those. Let's throw all that we just grabbed. Onto the conveyor belt here. Get those going in. Oh, we got an ad going. Worked out really well because all I'm doing is standing here throwing rocks on, so. Last 2. All right, be right back. All right. Whew. How many do we have in here now? 50? 59 technically. All right. Let's go demolish some things because that will get us a lot. And then after we demolish all these, hopefully we'll have enough to go. Let me know if you see anybody we haven't talked to yet. I don't know what you get, but there's a quest for finding all 16 people, or meeting 16 people. I don't know if it's all the people. But I've met 11 of them, so there's 5 more I have not met. What in the world did I just push? Alright, doggy. Let's go to the machine shop. I don't know if they'll be there since it's so late in the day. Let's do that real quick though. You can't just set up a store in the middle of my workshop. Why not? This space isn't being used anyways. Yes, it was. I had literal boxes of parts over here. That old junk, I put it outside. You what? Why would you put it outside? Michael, you run a scrapyard. It's in the name, scrap yard. Of course the junk goes outside. Just look at this place. You're lucky I showed up when I did. I want your stuff out of my workshop. You're not running a store here. Says you. Look, a customer. Hello there. Hi. Is this a bad time? No, this is perfect. See, my first customer. Welcome to Angela's Interior Design, where our designs can spruce up even Michael's grumpy attitude. I'm not grumpy. Oh, don't be such a baby. Sorry, I don't think we've met. Morgan, nice to meet you. Morgan, it's Angela. Michael's my little brother, though you wouldn't know what that by how much he eats. Can you not? Please tell me he hasn't hit on you. I can beat him up if he has. I'll do it too. Oh my goodness. Feel free to look around and let me know if anything catches your eye. Heart emoji. I wonder if Michael also does some fabrication. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Alright, let's beat up their stuff, man. Oh, is that a... Nice. I didn't realize that was a drill. What's this? Oh, there's an old washing machine here. It looks like it's actually in pretty good shape, and we could use a washer at home. I think I can fix this up and maybe make a few improvements while we're at it. Ah, that's cool. Oh, we'll keep looking at it. Got a lot of stone on that one. Same there. What's this give? Nope. Alright. Wow, that stuff is not what I'm looking for. What are these? A rusted buffer. Was once used to store and dispense items into conveyor belts. Can be broken down into reusable components. Another thing I've been wanting. That will be good. That's good. $8 p.m. Will I be able to get enough by the end? Alright, let's get back, deliver as much as I've got, and go from there. $50, $50, $50, $50. Boom. Alright. Now tomorrow we can come back and finish that one up. Gotta go to bed. Get some sleep. Grab some of this. No. Although having a place for copper or for coal might not be a bad idea. That one's about to be done. Alright. I'm headed that way. was that? Okay. Does that mean I need more power outside? Doesn't seem like a bad day. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny spring day. Good to hear. Let's put these in there. All right. Maybe I haven't seen people do things. All right. I'm going to add another power. I don't remember how many gears I needed. Need 4 more. Oh, 7 more. And then some copper. Think I can make copper wire. Oh, we didn't turn this into bars. Okay. Great. Okay, stop making stuff. All right, another furnace. And then... Thank you, dog. Right. Don't do that, please. All right. I have all this copper because I forgot to turn it into copper. Because I don't think you can do that in here. Yeah, can't be done by hand. To actually make, or am I working on? Yeah, I'm working on doing the other bits. What are they called? Dispenser. I guess I could store them in here until I have a dispenser, and then I could tell the dispenser to dispense all of that back. All right. Let's go talk to her. Nice to find the other 5 people sometime soon. But there are parts of town that I haven't been into yet, so. I finally figured out how to make a dispenser. Using this, you can automatically drop items off on conveyor belts. Just place items into it like you would with any chest or receiver. Cool. Alright, we'll wait on that then. Let's do the tier 2. Gears, bearings, and copper wires. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. Do I have enough gears? I do not. Right, let's go grab the gears. I can make the bearings. Should be able to make the bearings pretty easily. What's this say? Morgan's Fantastic Machine. Is that the name of my save file? It's kind of cool. So gears, we need 50 gears. Done. We need 40 copper wires. Not done. And then bearings, I think. Yeah. So 2 iron plates. So if I need 25, I need 50. I'm not sure how the copper wires work. Okay, should have bearings, should have other things. Ugh. But I can make the dispenser now, right? So iron dispenser, iron plates. Not trash. It didn't trash anything, did it? Oh no, it just sorted, okay. So we need iron plates and gears. There we go. Put the dispenser. Actually, the dispenser there. Lock that guy. Because that'll probably be a fairly common thing. And then crud. Put the dispenser here, actually. Oh, you can actually just put it right onto the conveyor belt. Oh, I was thinking I'd have to use a, whatchamacallit. A splitter to do all that. All right. So that's throwing stuff on there. Perfect. Okay. Now I can make some copper wire for the things. All right, I'm gonna go to an ad, so be right back. Alright. I think we're basically back from the ad. Let's get some coal into these things that need it. Oh, that one was really close to being done. And then we'll throw one in here. Might need more. Alright. So, last thing we need is copper wire. We need 40 of those. And I have 15. A lot more organized. It's nice. Okay. Special delivery. Special delivery. 40. 25. Gonna have to make some more of those. And 50. Okay, let's go talk to her. It's been a long time since Bianca has asked me to research some new components for her. Makes me really miss how busy things used to be around here. These components are a bit more complicated than the previous ones we've been using. Some of them have multiple requirements, so a level 1 assembler won't be able to build them. Come see me to research a new type of assembler that can craft them automatically. An automagic assembler? Cool. And that's what we're going to do next. We need 50 gears and 25 heat sinks. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. Pretty sure I can hand make the heat sinks, so hopefully I can get that done right after I grab the gears. Need only 50. And heat sinks. Need 25. Ah, I can't do it by hand. Okay. So we need an assembler. Can I put an assembler like right here? Yes. We'll put it out here even. So we want it to be... we don't want to mess up the walk there. What if we put it over here? And told it to make heat sinks. Have a conveyor belt. And then construct a splitter. That can then A, B, and configure every second. And then one of these. There we go. Oops. Now we just gotta get 25 of them. We'll be good to go. While we're waiting, what do we want to do while we're waiting? It's 5 o'clock, so we're not gonna be able to do it today. Go explore a little bit. Have I met this guy? I don't think I have. Hello there, miss. What can I do for you? What? It's me, Morgan. I just arrived back in town the other day. Oh, yes, I remember now. You're Lyda's daughter, aren't you? My apologies for not recognizing you. You've grown quite a bit. It's all right. Does the station keep you busy? Oh, yes. So then, less than. Oh, less so than it used to. You saw how busy the train was on the way here. I think our only two passengers were you and Miss Veronica. We used to get regular shipments of ore in, but that stopped a long time ago, right about when the silo stopped needing new material. But thankfully, the rail company has kept the station open. I don't know what we'd do if it was closed completely. Anyways, you take care, Morgan. Good to have another young face around here. He's trying to eat my face. What is going on out here? Nice. So did they just kind of like build stuff all over the place? That's a weird place to just have a random assembler. Looks like they picked something up here and then assembled it right next to wherever they picked it up. I'm assuming this is some kind of like shipment area. And then ship that off to wherever it was going. Alright. Go in here and see who all we can meet. Oh, there's a new guy down there. Is she nicer when we're in her location? Oops. What do you want? What was her voice? Anyway. What do you want? I'm kind of busy here. Sorry, just saying hi. New guy. Well, look who it is. I think I'm owed a hello. Wait, Pete? Oh my, how have you been? Oh, can't complain. For a moment there I thought you didn't recognize me. How could I forget? I remember thinking you were an actual giant when I was a kid. Well, if you keep your head up high, maybe one day you'll grow up as tall as old Pete. I think I finished growing years ago. I'm stuck this height now. It sure is good to see you, though, Pete. How are things? Well, I'm sure you've heard how business has been. Have had some new people move in, though, over the years. Sabrina opened up the tavern by the port. Was a pretty busy spot up until the pier closed. Now it's just us locals. Still, you should stop by sometime in the evening. It would be nice to see another familiar face. Will do. I'll see you around, Pete. Aren't we in the evening? Nothing like that fresh spring air over the open sea. I'll never get tired of the smell of ocean breeze. Can I, like, play with this? Oh my, so cool, cute. Hey there, little guy. This looks like a secret passage. There's a surprising amount of variety here from all over the world. Maybe another day. It's an old ham radio. It seems to be receiving just static. Is that someone I've met? Don't run away from me, please. Hello? Yeah, that's, yeah, Elise. You know, we're always discovering new distant stars. Maybe one day we can name one of them after yourself. That'd be cool. Oh, this must be What's-His-Face's house. Cool. Got a stone quarry down here. That's interesting. $8.50. I gotta get home soon. Is this Pete's place, I wonder? Alright. Let's get out of here. If I could figure out how stairs work. Haha. Oh, that puts us real close to what would that be called? Not the, is it? Yeah, shoreline works. All right, have we got our 25 heat sinks? That we do. All right. I think we'll also have enough to do the heat sinks for that dude. Right, we'll go ahead and run an ad here too. Probably, well, yeah. Getting close to the end of the evening, but not quite there. So, be back in just a second. All right. Back from the ads. And the face break. Is that what it always says? Oh, if you haven't, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right. Let's go deliver these things. So close to getting these automated. Should be a good time. All right. Gears and heat sinks. Get him, doggy. Do I have enough gears? Oh my goodness. Guess I keep using the gears I need. Alright. Gears and heat sinks. Perfect timing. I just finished the new level 2 assembler. You'll now be able to automatically craft items that have 2 different required components. Speaking of components, we're also going to start needing a lot more of them. Let me go find Noor and we'll see what we can do about our delivery situation. Excellent. These chutes have been covered up for far too long. Thanks for your help taking off those boards, Noor. When I took this research assistant position, this really isn't what I had in mind. But we're grateful for you anyways. Now that we have a level 2 assembler, we're going to start needing a lot more components for our research. I don't think our poor little drop box is going to cut it anymore. We used to use these chutes for delivering equipment, but you can use them for delivering research components. Now you'll be able to connect multiple belts to deliver different kinds of requirements at the same time. Or you can still drop the components off by hand using the drop box if you prefer. How many components are we talking here? A couple. A couple what? 100? You must be joking. Research is no joke. You're telling me. You'll want to pay close attention to the throughput of your assemblers. You can see the throughput when inspecting it. If an assembler isn't getting enough components per minute, it's going to really slow down. When that happens, you should build more assemblers for those earlier components so that you can hit max throughput. Max? I haven't even been able to get my assembler to run at more than 50% throughput. Is that so? Sounds like a challenge. Morgan, let me know if you can get an assembler making copper wire to run at 100% throughput. Why do you have to show me up like that? I look forward to seeing your results. Alright. Hey Mo, what would you like to research? What can I research? Yes, this furnace. It's a fully automatic furnace that can take both coal and ore as inputs at the same time. Huh. That'll be interesting. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, you can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. Okay, so we need lots of stone, lots of gears, and then some motors. What I'm thinking, so we'll get rock coming to her. Yes. And we'll need power. Need gears. I think I have the stuff to make gears. See if I have enough to make 15. Okay. All right. If we put it there. And then how do these underground thingies work. Just in case I need two in order to actually use them. Throw that there. Throw this here. So if we come straight up this one, can I throw it here? So it has to be straight. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. And then F. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Boom. 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 I'm gonna go up. I'm going to have to go get more. Boom. Oh, there she is. Wonder if I can give her a job. You want to get put to work? I hate flowers. All my mom ever talks about all day. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Well, come work here. I need these. Surprised there's not more of those at this point. Yeah, I met her. Yeah. I was like, is there a way to make that a little more smooth? Okay. Now we've got stone just pouring into her. And I actually have some stone to just give her. So it's not in my inventory. There we go. And then we need gears and the other thing. So I guess the first thing I need to do is figure out how to make a good throughput for copper wire. $150, right? Yeah. And that's what I have. Once I have a good throughput, however you want to push, however you want to put that, then I can start making the small motors, which is probably gonna need stators and stuff. All right. Is there copper over here? No. But there's copper on this side. And coal. Let's do it here. Alright, so first off, in order to make the wire, copper wire requires copper bars. Copper bars require copper ore. Copper ore is produced at 30 per minute. Copper bar is 60 per minute. Or the copper wire needs 60. Copper ore needs 30. Interesting. I think I can make that happen. So let's get 2 drills going. See how many I can make. I think I need 30 in order to make 2 drills. Nope. I only need like 12. Anyway, we can do 2 drills. Let's do them next to each other, essentially. And then we'll have... Do I have the new furnace, or am I researching the new furnace? I'm researching the new furnace. Advanced crafting machine can craft items that require 2 types of ingredients. Okay. How quickly can a furnace go? I'm confused about this. It says stone 90 per minute. That's not how much this does, right? It's going to be interesting. I need power. Yeah, I think that'll be a good place to put it. Guess them both going. Ow. Hopefully they didn't bust your eardrums. Alright, got them going through some kind of magic. Induction, I would assume, technically. Copper wire. Need a power pole, which needs the copper wire. Right, we'll need a furnace. I don't have stone. News to me. And to place a store. Nope. Place to store. Alright, so throw this in there. And the idea is that I then throw this on there. And we might need more furnaces to get that to actually work. Coal. Might need more drills too, but we'll see. All right. So throughput could possibly be correct. See what happens real quick. I think my furnaces might not be fast enough. But I could definitely put a second furnace in and make it quicker. Okay. Because a furnace says it can do 30 per minute. And the copper's coming in at 30 per minute. So we've got the right amount there. This one says it can do 30 per minute, but it needs 60. Ah, I see. In order for that to work. Okay. So yes, we need a second set of things. Cool. I'm liking this. I think I only need 6, but I'm gonna need 2 of them. I'm just gonna make 2 right now. And power down. How many do I need? 10? Don't know if I'll be able to make 10. Okay. And gears, 15. I think that'll work. Yeah. All right, that gets everything back up and running. We need to get a second furnace going. Perfect. We're going to pop this out, grab these. Furnace. What went sour?
Towels in the dryer.
Oh,
Didn't I wash them when I got home from for lunch today?
that sounds right.
Or was that yesterday? Oh my gosh, it smells so bad.
Right. Now we have something going on here. What do these give out? They can do 30 per minute. So did I need 2? Oh, that might be what's going on. $9.25. Alright, so these take 30 per minute. These produce 30 per minute, so I'm actually overproducing on these. Okay, I'll go to bed. Not a bad thing to have happen. Okay, so now we know these are 30 per minute. These are 30 per minute. They use coal. And this one also needs coal.
Fun to wreak havoc by loading the dishwasher.
That's fine. No problem. I don't think anyone cares that you're doing that. And just so we can see it happen, we're at our throughput. Kaboom. Alright, so now we know when we are creating the stators, I think is the next thing, that we'll need 2 copper drills running, 2 those going to blah 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 blah, and we'll have the ability to get this going on. And luckily we have these 2, so we could probably rearrange this a bit so that we can, oh crud, I am gonna fall asleep out here. We can rearrange it a bit to where what am I trying to say? We could rearrange the location that I currently have for those copper coils and have it where I can do the copper coils there and have the stators being made there, possibly. I'm not sure. Because the stators need some iron as well. But we got the throughput challenge done, and we'll go report that to her, and I think that will be the stream. Morgan, I just wanted to let you know that I've started selling donation bins at the general store. If you have any unwanted components you don't need, you can drop them off at any donation bin, and I'll empty it out every night for you. I'm sure I can put the contents to good use at the store. Here's your first one to get started. Come see me if you need more. Glyph. And I think I'm just going to set that here for now. And have these boxes. You can go clean those out tomorrow. All right. Okay, let's go drop these off. Or go report to Rebecca that we got the thing figured out. Here we go. We're still working on the current research, but you can change what you want us to research if you'd like. Oh, we're so close. Okay, I was supposed to report to her about the other thing, right? How do I report this to her? Maybe because she's at the desk? It's so good to see you again, Mo. It's been far too long. Make sure to stop by and visit once in a while. Lord knows I could definitely use a break from my research. I did it! I hit max throughput for copper wire. No way! That's incredible! Wait until Noir hears about this. Well, if you're Miss Hotshot, then how about seeing if you can hit max throughput for crafting stators? We can try that. I received 500 coins. Nice. Alright, because we could take our bits here and pull them over here and get stators. So we need a gear and a copper wire. And then to get the small motor, we need bearings and stators. Cool. I don't know why these all say new. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so tomorrow I might rework this so I can keep these going. But then I can put maybe some stator production going on too. That'll be fun. All right, real quick. I'm going to pull that off screen so there's not quite as much going on. I think I'll pull this off screen too. That's probably something I'll do tomorrow. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:30, as long as I'm not sick. I kind of wasn't feeling that great today, so there's a possibility I might not stream tomorrow. Hopefully, I think I've been feeling better a little bit this evening, so hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. But there's that small chance. If you don't see me, that's why. And I'll be streaming this. I'm liking this. It kind of plays to my factory building side, so I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoy it too. All right. Good stuff. Is the only way to save through going to bed? All unsaved progress will be lost. Because it's only 1 p.m. Hey, Steph, are you all right with me staying up a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up there and probably collapse anyway. I feel like one over dog dude.
You can only save at night, and it's only 1:30 p.m. on the game.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
So, rather than waste a day, basically, I'll go work a little bit more on this.
I won't be offended. I don't want you to withdraw your stuff.
I won't lose anything.
You know what I mean?
I'm just, you know me. I'm detail-oriented.
I just want to go until I can save.
Yeah. All right. So let's figure out how to make the bearings. So we're going to need to make iron plates. Let's get that going at a... So a furnace can do 30 per. This can be pulled out at 30 per. And then iron bars need 90. And then iron plates needs 60. Interesting. And then the assembler does these at 30% per minute. So we'll be overpowered when we get to this point. 30, 30. I mean, it needs 90, or it can produce 90. I think it means it can produce 90. So we'll have plenty. So first off, we need a drill. Came all the way over here unprepared. Good job, me. Oh my goodness. All right. That seems to get everything back up and going. I'm gonna have to figure out how these new furnaces work once they come out, because if they take both at the same time, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make them go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so they always have the right amount. Or 1, 2, 3, depending on how it works. Came back for these, right? We're trying to make a drill. We have 2 drills. Well, hopefully we have enough. What's up?
The laugh?
Yeah.
The key that Ellie just stole off of Aurora's keyboard.
Off of Aurora's what?
Keyboard?
Keyboard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I just find it extremely amusing that she popped a key off and brought it to her. Like, here, look what I did.
I think she found it. I don't think she...
I think she did too. I think maybe she knocked it off of there or something and then found the piece and gave it to her.
Yeah.
I feel like life with siblings has to be really confusing for a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
To do something you think is the right thing or is nice, and they're like, Ellie! You know?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how many I needed. Always good to have no. Copper wire. I don't know that I have enough with me. No. But I can go grab some. This game is going to have a lot of running back and forth. I can already tell. Okay. Now we should be able to make our... Okay, see you in a little while. Let's go ahead and make 2. I think putting 2 in is a good idea. Alright. That will get us that. Then we need a furnace to change it into the next bit. And then we need coal. To make it do its part. And this needs to be assembled. And we're making bearings. And that's going to need power. That's cool. Oh, there's power there. That's neat. Okay, well, that'll get power to both of them. Not a bad thing. And then, oh, yes, this needs to be iron plates first. And then the iron plates will come out with... Am I using my stuff correctly here? I feel like we can be a little bit more compact, but maybe not. All right. Bearing. And it needs power. Definitely seems like we can make this more compact. All right. Is this one krypton throughput? We won't know until we get it popping out correctly. But that's going to then end up in another assembler. And while we're here, let's do item receiver. Oh, oh, oh. See if this has throughput. I think it will. Oh, well, that's interesting. So this is putting out, this is not getting enough. It needs 90 to be correct. This puts out 30. No, no, no. No, no, no. All right. So in order to get that complete, we need to do 90 per minute. Right, ad starting soon. After the ad, we'll basically be done for the night. It's taking a long time for the ad to start. All right, you're back. All right. So that's basically the game for today. We'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. And I don't know there's much more to talk about tonight. Like I was saying during the ad break, I guess the ad's still going for like 3 seconds. Yeah. If you guys are still at ad, this is all we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna be on tomorrow playing the same game. Don't forget the charity Convoy of Hope. They're helping out people in Jamaica, so that will really help currently what's going on in the world right now. And yeah, don't forget to follow. If you'd like, subscribe. That'd be great. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening.